I went back for the next appointment, hoping na we could hear another heartbeat, but unfortunately, we still couldn't. They call it a miscarriage because I didn't bleed at first, but then the pregnancy stopped, the baby stopped.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another vlog. Today's episode is gonna be a little different than previous vlogs. I know many of you have been following us ever since we made the announcement with LJ's pregnancy. I'm sure all of you saw not only how excited we were, but probably even more importantly, how excited the kids were. We want to make sure that we share with you guys what's been happening this early in LJ's pregnancy. She actually had an appointment last week that would have been around 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So
it was
still,
6 weeks.
so it was
a little past 6 weeks.
A little past 6 weeks. So still really early in the pregnancy process. But
we were supposed to hear the heartbeat that appointment, but then we couldn't find one. But the doctor was saying it could be because it's too early, and it could also be because of the myoma. Because I had, I don't know if you guys remember, my first appointment, the doctor was saying there was growth or myoma in my uterus. Although she said not naman alarming because it was growing the other way, not towards the baby. But then during the appointment last week, the other OB that checked me was saying it could be because of the myoma, the reason why it wasn't so clear. So we scheduled another appointment, and then
Dada.
hold on, guys.
Dada.
Yes, Kaylin.
I'm watching in the apple.
Okay. I went back for the next appointment, hoping na we could hear another heartbeat, but unfortunately, we still couldn't. But the doctor said, we'll still do everything we can. She said, I just want to manage your expectations. There's a possibility that you could have a miscarriage, and she said the cause could be the thyroid or antibodies that they found in my test. I can't really explain what exactly that is, but I know if you're trying to get pregnant, it's not good to have that in your body. But anyway, she injected progesterone and then put me on more medication, and then she said, we'll try again the next appointment. So when we went in the next appointment, unfortunately we found out na wala na talaga. So I had they call it a miscarriage because I didn't bleed at first, but then the pregnancy stopped, the baby stopped.
not easy news for us to find out. But at the same time, we have absolute faith in God's plan for us as a married couple, and even more importantly as a family. And as disappointing as it is, my biggest concern was making sure that LJ was okay and having to tell the kids. We actually had some early complications with LJ's pregnancy with Kaylin. But at that time, we were able to hear the heartbeat already.
Right away.
Right away. And our doctor told us that his heartbeat was strong, but there were just some complications that obviously we were able to get through. But with this pregnancy in particular, the appointment that LJ was supposed to have, and it was kind of weird, right? Because LJ's first appointment, seeing the doctor.
He wasn't allowed inside.
Yeah, wasn't allowed in the office, obviously for safety reasons. But it was still weird because obviously her pregnancy with Kiona and Kaylin, we were there together all the time. So it just kind of got off on the wrong foot, I guess. But again, the great part is LJ's okay. She's doing fine. We were able to have a long talk with Kiona and Ian. Not easy for all the parents out there.
With all this, that was the hardest part, was talking to the kids, knowing how excited they were, especially Ian. And he's had a rough week because he caught 2 dragonflies, and Kuya is really, 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 he gets attached with things easily, and then his dragonflies didn't make it, so he was just breaking down because of his pets. And then my mom had the car accident, and then Ian's really close to my mom, but we're thankful because my mom and her friend Ruth are okay now. They're out of danger. They're at home recovering. So we're thankful about that. But like Ian, especially when he saw the car, didn't take that very well. So we waited muna until after his birthday. Like for me as a mom, that was the hardest thing, like just seeing him, because we tried as much as possible to explain
And simplify it for him.
Yeah, simplify it for him. Na it was like a dot first. Parang basically like it's not a baby yet. We were trying to explain it just to make it easier for him to accept. Kaya lang when we said that, mama's not pregnant anymore, he just broke down. Kiona took it better.
Yeah, Kiona was okay.
It's I don't know if it's age or it's just because Kuya is really, really sensitive and emotional. So that was the hardest.
And I think
part.
For all the parents out there, who do have kids, our son just turned 8, so I think he has a little bit of a better grasp of, not totally understanding obviously the process of a pregnancy, but just understanding that Mama was pregnant. And I think the biggest thing that resonated with him was that there wasn't a baby there anymore. And so definitely the toughest part was having to explain to him, but thankfully, he's doing better. And we just told him, if you ever have any questions or want to ask us anything, that Mom and Dad are here. So it's been a few days now, and he's doing better. So
yeah, just this whole process, just because you think or you want to ask questions na why. So why did I even get pregnant? And then hindi din pala. Yung mga ganong questions. But you know what? At the end of the day, we pray and we trust God. God has a plan for all this. If you guys are going through anything, you may not understand it now, but don't lose the faith. Because like with me, I look at it as I'm the type kasi that doesn't go to the doctor. Like my last doctor's appointment was when I gave birth to Kaylin, and the doctor took off the stitches from my C-section. But because of this pregnancy, I was... Hold on, guys.
What's up, buddy?
But Auntie just and the monster.
Okay. Okay, can you go? Go inside first. Can you close the door?
Hey, close the door, Baba.
Thank you. Thank you. What
What are
happened?
you doing?
Say hi, guys.
I got a new phone.
Okay, we're doing adult talk.
This game's using the iPad.
Yes, go ahead.
Because of this pregnancy, I found out that there's like really small lang naman, nothing to be alarmed about, but it's something na good that we found early. There's 3 small nodules like sa thyroid, but I was given medication for that. And if this pregnancy didn't happen, I wouldn't even know. It could have gotten bigger without me even knowing. And then yun nga, the antibodies. I don't know what it's called, but there's like certain things in the tests that I found out that I have to take medication for. At the end of the day, I'm still thankful that at least you're able to see the doctor.
And I think that's why it's really important, for people who are, in their late 30s, or in their early 40s. Make sure that you guys get your annual checkups. I think it's really important. I know for LJ and I both as parents to make sure that we take care of ourselves as parents. To make sure that we're around as long as possible to take care of them. So just want to encourage you guys to make sure that if you guys can, make sure you guys are getting your regular checkups to make sure that you guys are staying healthy for your families as well. Yeah, it was a tough week, but again, we're not going to question God's plan for our family, and we have absolute faith. He's been with us. He's always with us, and I know he's with us during this time. And in God's time, if He feels it's right for us to have an addition to our family, then it'll happen again. I'm thankful that LJ is okay, and we still have 3 healthy children. But again, guys, this isn't our normal vlog. Our vlogs are usually meant to encourage and inspire people to live their best life and love their family.
Yeah. But we wanted to share this also because it's because we could easily just be upset or question God, and but at the end of the day, we have faith and we trust whatever His plan is for our family. So if you guys have any questions or comments, or if you have any stories similar to ours, please do share it in the comments. We'd love to hear your stories. This is the first time I'm going through a miscarriage, so
first time we are.
First time we're going through a miscarriage. So at first it's like you don't really know how to feel. You don't, But all we can do is just trust God throughout this situation. So yeah.
So again, everyone, different kind of vlog this week, but we really felt, Elgin and I both, that we wanted to make sure that we share this news with you guys, just to help you guys, to show you guys that, we're not, we're not any different than any of you who've may have gone through this experience. But again, in God's timing. So still thankful, still blessed, and hopefully, you guys can relate to what we've been going through this past week. And again, still excited for this new season, this new chapter for our family.
We'll be sharing more soon.
And we'll definitely be sharing more soon about what's going on, and there's a lot, but we'll definitely keep you guys posted soon.
Yep. Okay. See you guys next time.
So thank you guys for tuning in. See you next time.